3 days, we fought on that bridge. Behind that bridge lay a whole city full of plunder. And if we failed now, we would leave with nothing to show for it. One more push would do it.
Alright folks, we're back and we're doing the final mission of the Vikings campaign, and we are playing as the Raider. So we've got our big axe and we are prepared to chop some people down. So let's get right into the action, and today we're going to talk about the For Honor story, because I've gone on record saying that I don't find the Viking story to be nearly as good as the other stories, and the main reason is because I think a big part of it has to do with the fact that Apollyon is not as important to this portion of the game, and she is the main villain. So when she's not here, it's essentially Batman without the Joker. There's no antagonist running around. She's in the backdrop. We still get to hear her whenever we look at the observables, but she's not pulling the strings as blatantly. She's obviously doing stuff, but it's just not as clear, because in the previous mission we did see a Blackstone Legion soldier in the mire, so you know Apollyon is still doing stuff in the background, but you miss it when she's gone, right? It's like that ex-girlfriend where you know she's bad for you, and you know she likes to squeeze your whatever a little bit too tight, but when she's not there, you say, I miss that pressure. I wish I had a bet. That was a really gross analogy. I apologize for doing that. But nevertheless, we're going to move right along. But the point remains the same. You do miss the evil when it's not there, because the Vikings, they're supposed to be kind of this gray area bad guy where they're just doing what they do. They're Vikings. They raid people. So, all right. I see that. I'm not going to get mad at you guys for attacking the samurais. But at the same time, come on. Do we have to kill all these samurai? No, we don't. Shh. Well, I mean, at this point, we kind of do. That's how you do an unblockable. That's not a real thing, but it works in the single player. But yeah, they're this gray area part of the story where you can justify what they're doing. Not morally, but you can justify it by saying, well, they're Vikings. That's what they do. It's just like you justify the Joker in Batman. Well, he's the Joker, so that's what he does. And let's knee bang this fat boy. Oh, we didn't get to the wall for the knee bang, but we can just chop him on the head multiple times. 4, 5, 6. Nope, he's not going to let us get 6. But he'll let us get it that time. Oh, this was not a good idea. But thankfully, one of my soldiers was around to help me out. Bop him on the head for the finish. But just accepting that they're doing bad things just because they're Vikings is not nearly as interesting as finding out that Apollyon is some sick, twisted, evil bitch that is just going around trying to prove that humanity is something. She's trying to do something. She's a bit crazy, if I'm honest, but she does have a pretty clear agenda, and I really wanted that execution, but this berserker is going berserk. Look at him. I should just let him do his thing. Why am I even playing the game when this guy is going nuts? All right, he's tagging out. It's my turn to get back in there. But yeah, she's a little bit crazy, but there is a certain degree of, yeah, I can see where her crazy comes from, and she's bringing up some interesting moral quandaries and topics that deserve some exploration. Boom. Whew, ran out of stamina there. This is getting intense. We are capturing the point. The gate is in sight, and we are standing next to an observable. So why don't we take a pause for a moment and check these out?
The Vikings built flimsy war machines to break down rotten gates. That bridge was once unassailable. Now it was simply an open walkway. When my people see these statues, they often believe them to be gods or spirits, holy to the samurai. Why is it so hard for us to imagine that they are simply art? When the samurai came into these lands, new plants and animals came with them. They had brought them in caravans. They knew their home was failing. They sought to remake it here.
And those final two tidbits from the observables sort of bring home the notion that a lot of weight gets lost when Apollyon isn't talking, because for better or for worse, she has the most fleshed out dialogue out of all the characters. Even the warden. You know what? That's not true. There is some fleshed out character development in the samurai faction, but the warden, his dialogue is, "I had questions." Oh, damn it. Damn it. Most of the warden's dialogue was just him feeling like he had unanswered questions about Apollyon, and then the Vikings come along and their dialogue isn't much better, but whenever Apollyon's on screen, she's talking a bunch of weird stuff, but she is saying things that, again, bring up some interesting questions that you have to ask yourself as you're playing. Now, it's time for us to do this the right way. Oh my goodness, I can't do this right now. I am getting my ass handed to me in a very real way. Dude, okay. It's time to get serious. This is probably one of the most difficult missions in the game, by the way. Look at that, the Valkyrie putting in work. And that's another thing that we talked about early on, was that the game was relatively easy in the Knights campaign. But at this point, it's plain as day that I am having to actually play the game in order to get there, because the checkpoints that I have to get there with my soldiers pushed up to that point, so I can't just run through and skip things this time. So that is a nice touch that things have finally become a proper challenge where there's no way to cheese through it, which was fine before, but it's just nice as things are starting to get really serious, then I have to really work for it. So I respect that. Come on, Kensei. There you go. Now, let's do this for real this time. And this is the mission where we establish the Raider as the true legend that he is. For anybody that doesn't follow this game too closely, it was a meme that became popularized as a result of this particular mission, and we're going to see that later on. Okay. I think we got this now. Our health is at maximum. The gate is in sight. I'm feeling good about this now. It's alright, but all in all, regardless of how much I'll criticize this part of the campaign, what makes it good is the fact that it does have so many major set pieces. It is Fast and Furious levels of set pieces. It's grandiose. This battle on the bridge is humongous. It's epic. It's intense. You got the backdrop of the mire, and in the foreground is this huge castle. And in 2 missions ago, we were storming the shores. It was all very big, and I should not be pushed up this far because somebody is gonna flank me, and I don't want that to happen. And we may as well use the Inspire thing. This makes our minions fight harder. Look at them, charging into battle, ready to do what they need to do so that they can get some plunder. And I want a piece of that plunder too. I gotta stop doing the same execution over and over again. I've snapped like 15 necks so far, but it's a bad habit, I guess. So let's get in there. Let's get in the thick of the action. So yeah, this part, I suppose it's compensating for the lack of story with more grandiose set pieces. And I suppose the eagle ram from the Knights campaign was a pretty good set piece, but it doesn't hold up compared to this.
This is no gate. It's more like a door. It's not a bad idea. You might live.
The All-Father's favor is a fickle thing. Impress him with your audacity, and he will see you through to victory. But let audacity grow into overconfidence, and he will deliver you to your enemies.
It was a great raid!
Valhalla, warrior.
All right, so we made it to the other side of the gate, and now we have to do more of the same, just chopping up fools and getting ready to fight General Tozin, the ultimate master of the shadow clone technique. He trained with Naruto in the Hidden Leaf Village in order to master this secret ninjutsu, and now he is using it against us. But little does he know, little does he know, I am the Raider and I am a legend. So, I fucking swear there's no checkpoint though. This has to stop. This is a problem. This is actually a huge problem right now. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Now I do. Dude, there's no openings. There's no. Come on. Please be a checkpoint. Oh, thank goodness it's a checkpoint. Okay, but as you can see though, this is actually difficult. General Tozin does not mess around, especially on this difficulty, and the shadow clone jutsu is very powerful. So we're gonna have to deal with this. I don't know how much more talking I'll be able to do for this part of the mission. What I'm trying to do though is use fast attacks, and when I get my revenge, just milk out a couple of these unblockable attacks to open these guys up a little bit. But the problem is they don't leave any openings, so it's very difficult for me to get in there and start swinging. All right, we got one. We got two more. Broken neck number 5,000. And no, you don't. Don't take the. Yeah, when it's just one, it's no problem. We got this guy. Get out of here trying to use Storm Rush. Broken neck number 5,857. All right. Whew. So to close things out though, we do have a couple more topics for, well, we have one more topic for when we start the Samurai faction, so that means there are going to be 5 episodes in which there is no topic planned. So if there is something that you would like me to ramble on about, it could be anything ranging from politics to video games to women, dating, whatever the hell you want to hear me talk about. Feel free to leave it in the comments and give a suggestion. And he's spinning the sword, and then he's gonna slice.
It was you who defeated my friends.
All right, we gotta go serious mode for this. This is not even funny right now. No. No, no, no. Dude, fucking come on. Yeah, we're not gonna fall for it this time. No. No.
Your people are defeated. Give up.
See, now I'm just playing like shit because I'm tired. Ugh. I'm laughing at the position I died in. Move out of the way. Just let me go through. Dude, I can't. Oh my gosh.
You are strong.
It just keeps getting worse and worse. Oh my god. Alright guys, I've only got 2 bars of health left right now, and there's absolutely... Yeah, fuck this game. There's absolutely no way that I can beat this guy. Look at this. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do though. There's no way I can beat him in a fair fight. Okay. Alright. Once again, we are down to 2 bars of health. There's absolutely no way I can beat General Tozin in a fair fight right now because I am sitting in a pool of sweat. So, what we're gonna do... No, 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 no. Yes! Alright. No. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's out of stamina. 3 bars this time. That's gotta be a sign.
People are defeated. Give up.